Currency hedging strategies for United Airlines. Background information. United Airlines is one of the leading airlines in the United States. The corporation was founded in 1926, and it is headquartered in Chicago, Illinois. The estimated revenues of the business are more than $38,000 billion annually. Despite significant revenues, the airline can be discussed as operating within unstable economic and social conditions and currency risk environments because United Airlines buys fuel and the necessary aircraft using euro and US dollar. Ticket sales are associated with the use of different types of foreign currency. Additional currencies that influence operations and financial risks are the pound sterling, Japanese yen, and Swiss franc. To avoid risks connected with unexpected shifts in exchange rates, it is necessary to examine and analyze possible currency hedging strategies that can be used by United Airlines to eliminate risks and to propose the most effective strategy with a focus on the business's basic approach to managing financial issues. Currency hedging strategies. Currency hedging policies are approaches that are followed by companies in situations when it is necessary to minimize risks associated with unpredicted changes in exchange rates and the inability to predict future prices. Businesses can apply a variety of hedging policies to prevent adverse effects of changes in prices and rates, and these strategies include 1. Natural hedging, 2. Forward contracts, and 3. A collar strategy. Natural hedging. Natural hedging is the most typical procedure for the airline industry when airlines try to reduce financial risks while balancing costs and inputs in the same currency or while planning and setting all used currencies according to the determined exchange rate with references to the US dollar. In this case, the airline pays much attention to the constant analysis of expenses and incomings to balance the used currencies and match the costs and inputs with a focus only on one currency. The benefit of this approach is the possibility to control the financial balance while matching incomings and payments. However, the disadvantage of this strategy is the inability to balance all currencies appropriately and avoid losses when the airline operates internationally and works with more than 20 currencies. Forward contracts. To minimize risks associated with changes in exchange rates, a company chooses to set agreements according to which it can pay only a fixed amount of money while following the set currency rate related to the date of signing the agreement. In this case, the main focus is on the home currency value that is regarded when the airline pays its partners and suppliers according to contracts. Despite the obvious advantages of regulating relations with suppliers and other stakeholders, this policy is not effective at addressing the issue of international sales of tickets and significant incomings in foreign currencies. A collar strategy. This options strategy is characterized by tools that are used by firms to lock in the exchange rate of different currencies. If an airline plans to exchange currencies in a certain period, it can choose to buy and trade money at different exchange rates. The narrow range characteristic of these rates will be used as protection for a firm if unexpected changes in prices and currency rates are observed. The problem with using this hedging strategy is associated with the choice of currency on which it is necessary to orient. Unexpected changes in the exchange rates can be non-beneficial for the company if the determined range cannot cover the difference. Recommended strategy for currency hedging in United Airlines. As can be viewed concerning the review of currency hedge policies, no discussed strategies can guarantee absolute protection from financial risks and possible losses. Therefore, while designing a strategy that is appropriate for United Airlines, it is important to consider all the mentioned advantages and disadvantages. In this context, natural hedging can be discussed as the least risky strategy in comparison with other options, and it is effective to balance incomes and expenses in the company when different currencies are actively used. Thus, it is important to analyze what currency dominates the financial structure in the company and to constantly monitor changes in exchange rates to match or balance incomings and expenses. However, the percentage of euro in the financial turnover is also significant, and United Airlines should also use forward contracts for 18 months in order to minimize risks associated with changes in the exchange rates globally. It is expected to achieve the following proportion in the currency turnover: 50% in US dollars, 30% in euro, and 20% in other currencies to be able to improve approaches to addressing changes in the financial and industrial markets. The effective risk management strategy for United Airlines is based on combining two currency hedging strategies in order to reduce possible challenges and adverse effects of changes in exchange rates.